Rob, when you move back in?
Yeah, hi, Max. Well, it was kind of sudden. Showing your son how to run a hotel?
Oh, yeah, it's never too early, huh, Al? Yeah, we got him back from the babysitter yesterday, and we thought we would give Mom a chance to be by herself. She's got a tough day ahead of her at police headquarters.
They found the guy who attacked her?
No, not yet, but if she can pick a guy out of the lineup, we got him. You okay? You seem a little out of it.
I've just been trying to get Cassie on the phone since last night, but he keeps ringing busy.
Well, did you think to call the phone company, see if her phone's out of order?
No. I'll go do that now. See you later.
Yeah,
Bye.
You take care. Come on.
Yeah, hi, operator. Can you check a number for me? It's 555-0786. It keeps ringing busy. Yeah, it's working? But the receiver's off the hook. Okay, thank you.
You are not going to believe the latest news. Bo has hired a new doctor for Asa. Darling, are you all right?
I guess I'm as all right as you can be for someone who hasn't slept all night.
Something to do with Rob, perhaps. Oh, darling, I know it's so hard to understand. But you know, now that Rob owes money to the mob, life isn't going to be easy until he manages to break his ties with them.
That's not it, Renee. He lied to me. He didn't move back to the Holden Towers because of the mob. He moved back there so he can be with Joanna Layton.
Good morning, Doctor. How you enjoying your new quarters?
This home is most comfortable. I mean, so many rooms, so many servants, a little chance for privacy.
It's okay. We're alone. What's up?
Well, Elizabeth called me. She wants to talk.
Was there a problem with the access number?
I'm sure it's nothing catastrophic. Relax.
I'll relax when we're all in Zurich sipping champagne. How's the patient doing?
Ace's condition is, shall we say, stable. And at the moment, he's sleeping comfortably.
Good. Listen, when you see Elizabeth, tell her and Henry that I'm about to complete the sale of one of Buchanan Enterprises' more lucrative companies. Now, once we get the cash from that, we can go on with the rest of the operation, take over everything. That's if Clint doesn't ask too many questions.
What questions?
Clint, I was just about to take Dr. Bruner out to the garage. I told him he could use one of our cars as long as he's here.
Yeah, but I asked you
I'll be right back. I'll answer.
Darling, I know this is so upsetting, but it's so obvious to me that Rob loves you. And it's also obvious that he's involved with the mob, and that makes for tremendous complications.
Well, where does Joanna Layton fit in on all of this?
All I can think is she's an exotic escape for him because of all the pressures he's under. There's always a woman like that waiting in the wings to get a man when he's at his weakest. And he's so worried about that $1 million. And darling, it is not easy with the mob breathing down your neck. And she was just waiting to pounce.
What I would love is just to confront her and tell her once and for all just to leave us alone.
Well, honey, I think you have to do what you feel like doing. I know that Rob loves you. You know, perhaps if you told Joanna the truth of Rob's devotion to you, she just might know she was going to lose. I have an idea. Why don't you go put on a gorgeous dress and meet her toe to toe? If she's a wise woman, she'll back off.
You really think this will help our relationship?
I really do. Go get that dress and go for it, girl.
All right, Renee. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
If you need to reach me, you just check with the hotel. They'll track me down. Yeah, listen, we'll get there as soon as we can, all right? Thanks.
That was Rafe, wasn't it, calling about the lineup?
No, I was checking on Steve. He had a good night's rest, no change. We're going to get there as soon as we can. You feel better now?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit on edge. I have a favor to ask of you.
Name it.
I know it may not be right. Would you hold me?
Gabrielle,
Please. I'm trying to keep strong. It's just that the thought of seeing that man again really frightens me.
Listen, they're going to be in a police lineup. They're not going to see you. You just pick one out and the police will take care of the rest.
Well, that's just it. What if I pick the wrong man? What if he's innocent?
Listen, they are in this lineup for a reason. The police must suspect them. Now have a little confidence. You're not going to pick the wrong man. Now trust me.
Okay. Always.
All right, let's go get this over with.
Want to hear this from inside?
Okay, Callahan. This time, think Argentina, not Mexico.
Vasquez bungled the job. Instead of trying to kill your husband, he should have come after you first.
Thanks. Terry, keep practicing with him, okay?
Well, Rafe, did you even find somebody who looked remotely like this police sketch?
Terry, do me a favor, turn O'Hara around.
Close enough for you?
I'm impressed. Where did you find him?
Thanks, Terry. Keep practicing.
Officers Callahan and O'Hara, they're on loan from the Philadelphia Police Department. Try to contain yourself until curtain time.
Hey, listen, Rafe, I know how you feel about Gabrielle, but I'm not conducting a witch hunt here.
Could have fooled me.
I thought we wanted the same thing, to find whoever was responsible for trying to kill Steve Holden.
It's your methods I question, Dan. Now, you saw yourself that O'Hara's resemblance to that sketch is uncanny. Mistakes can happen.
Maybe. But if Gabrielle picks your fill-in, as far as I'm concerned, she's already put her head in the noose.
Clint, why didn't somebody tell me you were here?
I don't know, Pa. But there's a whole lot of things going on around here that I just don't understand.
What's wrong?
Well,
Hey, Ace, shouldn't you be upstairs resting?
Look, you stop giving orders to me. Something's wrong here. I want to find out what it is.
yeah, that makes two of us. So tell me, Bo, what is this about selling off the Olympic paper mill and the printing plant?
Olympic paper? Who said anything about selling it?
Ask your other boy here. He's the genius. It's his brilliant idea.
Well, now, wait.
Oh, is that true?
You two will just give me a chance to explain.
Explain what? These notes confirm what I heard this morning. But, Bo, you're not just selling off another company. You're selling out the whole damn town.
Now, if you just wait a minute.
Don't deny it. The Olympic printing mill and the plant is the only industry that Olympic has. Now, how in the hell are those people going to make a living?
Well, hold on, Clint. You know, companies are sold every day. Who says the new owners are not going to use the same work?
What new owners, Pa? Go ahead, tell them. Tell them how you're selling to a real estate investment group. They're not printing people, Pa. They're going to tear down the plant, tear down the mill, and they're going to hang on to the property till they can cut a nice, big, fat profit. Go ahead, tell them.
All right. What of it? I had a chance to turn a tremendous profit here. Isn't that why we're in business?
And for the challenge, not just the money. Olympic paper was a loser. Till I took it over, it became a winner. And it stayed that way, unless you know something we don't know.
Oh, now wait a minute. Now you're making it sound like I'm sneaking around behind your backs.
What would you call it?
I saw a chance to sell one of our companies and make a tremendous profit. Now, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Not a damn thing, as long as you don't take food out of people's mouths. People that have been loyal to us for years.
Damn it, Clint, my loyalty is to this family.
Oh, really? Really? Is that why you were going along with this plan here without mentioning a word to me?
Clint, come on, let's not turn...
No, I want an answer. I want an answer. When you were in a hospital, I volunteered to take over half the workload. That wasn't lip service, Bo. I meant it.
Look, you want to please me, Clint. Stop bickering with him.
Now, listen, hey, can't you see that you're upsetting him right now?
Whose fault is that?
I don't know. We'll assign the blame later. Meanwhile, why don't I just step out of here? You see if you can get him calmed down, maybe get him back to bed.
No, I'm not through talking yet.
No,
Come back.
no, let him go, Clint. I really hate it when my sons fight like this.
Some things are worth fighting for, Pa. Damn it, Cord tried to tell me that Bo had changed. I wouldn't listen. Now, there was a time when my brother cared more for people than he did the almighty dollar. When the hell did he become so ruthless?
Don't shield her, Renee. If Cassie's in her room, tell her to get out here. We've got to talk.
Rob, I'm not trying to shield anyone. Cassie is not here. I'm waiting for her to come back. She knows why you were involved with that Leighton woman.
She does?
Yes. Sometimes a woman has to face the enemy and fight the good fight, and Cassie's gone to do that.
Oh, no.
Please, don't be upset with Cassie for having told me everything. I was the only person she could rely on.
That isn't it.
You aren't comfortable having two women fight over you. Maybe that's because you're worth it, kiddo. Cassie knows that. And once Joanna finds out how much Cassie means to you, that you were willing to hawk your nightclub to save her life, you may just have that Lady Leighton off your back. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Mrs. Callison to see you, Your Ladyship. Shall I tell her you're busy?
Not at all, Malcolm. Send her in. Cassie, what a nice surprise.
There's nothing nice about it, Joanna. I am here to tell you that I know what you're doing, and it's going to stop now.
Perhaps you should go out and come in again. I'm a little confused.
Well, perhaps I should clarify things for you. Rob is up to his eyeballs in problems right now, and he doesn't need you taking advantage of him.
I'm sorry, but I really have no idea what you're...
Oh, come on, Joanna. Now, you have been hovering around him ever since you came back to town.
He hasn't exactly discouraged me.
He's been preoccupied with other things.
Oh, what things?
I did not want to betray Rob's confidence, but I can see that I am going to have to tell you the truth. A few weeks ago, I was in trouble. Big trouble, and Rob had to come bail me out. Now, he had to go to less than legitimate sources to come up with $1 million for me.
I didn't realize you were worth so much.
To Rob, I am. Unfortunately, the lowlifes he's dealt with are now pressuring him to come up with $1 million, or else he stands to lose stars. Now, with you coming down on him... It's not funny, Joanna. Now, Rob needs all the help he can get without you. Now, I want you to lay off so I can get him out from under the mob.
The mob? Cassie, Robert didn't go to the mob for the money. The minute he heard you were in trouble, he turned to my father. Well, how else do you think he could raise $1 million ransom? Daddy gave it to him without batting an eyelid. And as for asking for the nightclub in return, well, that's absurd. Both Robert and Daddy agreed it was a small price to pay for your freedom. And Robert's.
Rob's?
Well, of course. Now that you're safe, Robert can ease his guilty conscience and proceed with our plans. Your impetuous conduct delayed our wedding, but you don't expect us to let that happen again, now do you?
This asthma attack didn't have to be...
Rob is not planning on marrying you.
Cassie, he's thought of nothing else for weeks. Look, I don't want to punish you. I simply want you to face what you already know. Well, Robert's trying to tell you in so many ways. He's moving out of your apartment, not returning your calls. spending all his nights with me.
You are a liar. Now, you can say black is black and white is white, and I still won't believe a word you say.
Cassie, please, don't do this.
No,
to
I will
yourself.
tell you what I will do, Joanna. I'm going to go to Rob and get the truth from him, and then you will be gone. Gone. Do you understand?
Cassie.
What pyrotechnics?
Daddy, you heard?
As did the rest of the household. It appears you handled yourself with aplomb, my dear.
Yes, but it was all a front. I couldn't let her see how I really feel. Oh, Daddy, why hasn't Robert told her the truth? What's he waiting for?
You mustn't let it upset you. The worst is over now, Joanna. From now on, no more angry confrontations. No more obstacles in your path. You and Robert will be together. I give you my word.
So we're just going to show you some possible suspects, and don't feel pressured to identify any of them.
I do feel pressured. I want this man found. But I can't help feeling that if we don't see the man we're looking for, that means he's still out there somewhere. He might try and attack me again or kill Steve.
I promise you, Gabrielle, you're safe. And as for Steve, we're not going to remove the guard from his hospital room until we're absolutely certain that he's out of danger. And trust me, nobody's going to get into Steve's room who's not supposed to be there.
That's what the police in Arizona said, and we know what happened out there, don't we?
Max? Gabrielle?
Chief, does he have to be here? I mean, she's nervous enough as it is.
It's because of what happened to your brother in Arizona that I want to be here. To see the man who tried to kill him finally brought to justice.
If you have any objections, Gabrielle, I can ask Detective Johnson to wait outside.
No, of course not. You're after the same thing that we are, aren't you, Detective?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then, let's get started. Max, why don't you sit on the end there? Gabrielle, take the middle seat. Here's a copy of the police sketch.
Terry, you can bring him in now.
You just take a deep breath. It's going to be over before you know it.
Okay, number one, step forward. Turn to your left. Now to your right. Face front again. Repeat the phrase Officer Hanlon will give you.
Vasquez bungled the job. Instead of trying to kill your husband, he should have come after you first.
Okay, step back. Number two, step forward. Turn to your left. Now to your right. Face forward again. Repeat the phrase Officer Hanlon will give you.
Vasquez bungled the job. Instead of trying to kill your husband, he should have come after you first.
Does that sound authentic? Gabrielle?
Sorry.
The accent, does it sound like someone from Argentina?
It could. But then again, maybe not. I don't know.
All right, well, go on. Step back. Number three, step forward. Turn to your left. Turn to the right. Now face front again.
The sketch. This guy's a dead ringer. You think, Gabrielle, this guy's got to be it, right?
Repeat the phrase Officer Hanlon will give you.
Vasquez bungled the job. Instead of trying to kill your husband, he should have come after you first.
What do you think?
Don't be afraid, Gabrielle. Is that the man? Gabrielle, you don't need to be afraid anymore. You just point the man out to Rafe, and it'll be the end of this whole terrible ordeal.
An end?
That's right. It'll all be over. Just say the word. Gabrielle? Come on.
No.
No, come on. You were just about to say something. Now, what was it? If he's the man that attacked you...
I thought that he might have been, but I've been... No. The voice, there was something familiar about the voice.
Okay, then...
But I was wrong. I made a mistake. Something.
You don't have to make a snap decision. I can have him repeat the phrase.
That's not necessary. I know. It's not a man. I'm sorry, Rafe. I would really like to go home.
You got 2 more guys to look at.
I don't need to. They are not the man that attacked me. Please, would you take me home?
I can't make you stay, not if you're sure.
I'm absolutely positive. I would like to go.
Of course, of course. Rafe, thanks for trying, huh?
Yeah, thanks for coming down. You especially, Gabrielle. And don't worry, we'll keep trying to find the right man.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, Terry, you can take him out.
Satisfied? Yeah. Don't be a sore loser, Dan. I told you Gabrielle is on the level. We gave her every chance to finger our man, and she didn't.
Oh, it was my fault. I blew it.
You? What are you talking about?
Did you see her? She was this close to making a positive ID on the ringer. And then she saw my face. I tried to keep cool, but she picked up my vibes and backed off.
Oh, man, now I've heard everything. When are you going to just admit that you're wrong?
Gabrielle Holden is the one we're looking for. I've never been surer of that than I am at this moment. But you're right about one thing. I'm going to give up. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
What do you mean?
I'm going back home to Arizona. As long as I'm here, she'll never tip her hand. But when I'm gone, she'll relax. She'll make a mistake. And then you'll be able to grab her.
I stand by my opinion, Dan. Gabrielle Holden is innocent.
That's a 50-50 proposition at best. Keep an open mind, Captain. Or better still, keep a close eye on Steve Holden's hospital room. I don't want to find out that I was right by reading it in the obituary column. So long, Rafe.
You took your sweet time getting here.
I'm sorry. Something came up at Ace's house.
It can't be more urgent than this. The bank in Hong Kong is ready to authorize transfer of Bo Buchanan's funds to Alex Crown's Swiss account. All it needs is your signature.
Just as simple as that. Where do I sign?
Right there. Now, what's all this about a problem over at the mansion? I thought you had everything under control over there.
I did have, till Clint decided to stick his nose into things.
Bo, if this affects the transfer...
It might. Elizabeth, Clint knows about the sale.
How?
I don't know how. Doesn't really matter now anyway. He just came over there to Ace's. He started grilling me about it. I was so close. 1 minute, I would have been out of there. I would have completed the sale. I could have made up some excuse or a reason later. But now, Clint, he's accusing me of sneaking around behind his back. Worse than that, Elizabeth, now he's got Ace's antennas up. I'm sorry. I know how much that you and Henry were counting on the cash from the sale of Olympic. I promise I will not let you down.
I know that. Try not to be too hard on yourself. Clint has been a potential threat ever since he decided to get involved with Buchanan Enterprises.
Yeah, well, he's more than a threat now. If he stops that sale...
He won't. He hasn't done it yet. And he won't if I can find a way to work around him.
Why, do you have an alternate plan?
Always.
Oh, Elizabeth, you make me feel like such an amateur, I swear. So what are you thinking?
You'll find out soon enough. I have to discuss it with Henry first. And then if he goes along, I'll let you know how you fit in.
So in the meantime, I just, keep my mouth shut? I just be a good soldier? Is that it?
Oh, now, don't pout, dear boy. After all, our arrangement has been good to you so far, hasn't it? You just handle things over at Aces and leave the rest to me.
Okay, how do you propose that I handle Clint?
How do loving brothers settle their differences with understanding and compromise? Now go home and smooth things over with Clint.
Elizabeth, you don't know how he feels about me.
Make sure he feels only the best. The last thing we need is dissension in the Buchanan family. That is, until we tear the family into small, insignificant shreds.
I don't know about you, but I can sure use a drink. You want one? Gabrielle? Detective Johnson.
Hello, Max. I guess you've had it with the police today.
Guess I can spare you another minute. Come on in.
Thank you.
You're not going to tell me you got another lineup set up already, huh?
No, I'm afraid I just came to say goodbye. I'm going back to Arizona.
Well, you're not giving up on the case, are you?
Well, there's only so much a fish like me out of water can do. It's Rafe's town. It's Rafe's case. He doesn't need me.
Well, I got to say, I haven't always agreed with your tactics or your theories. But you worked real hard to try to find the guy that tried to kill Steve.
Thanks.
I respect you for that.
I appreciate it. I just wish the hard work had paid off with an arrest. Hello, Gabrielle.
Detective?
Gabrielle, Detective Johnson is going back to Arizona.
Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to tell me you'll miss me while I'm gone.
Frankly, Detective, my one regret that I have is that you didn't find the man we were looking for. That's all that really counts.
There we agree. Rafe and I were a little disappointed today when you had a change of heart.
Change of heart?
Well, for a minute, it looked as if you were going to identify the man that attacked you.
Believe me, I wanted to. But I couldn't accuse an innocent man unless I was absolutely certain. How would I be able to live with myself if I sent him to prison?
Still, it seems a shame. One word, a nod, and your nightmare would have been over.
Well, I'm sure with Rafe on the case, we're going to catch the guy sooner or later.
I have complete confidence in Rafe, too.
Then it's unanimous. Here's hoping it all works out for the best. Take care, Mrs. Holden. Max?
You sure you out? So long, Detective. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Henry, I do not have to explain to you. Spare me the prognosis, Doctor. I already know what you're going to say. I work too hard. I need a rest, a vacation or two. Sorry. You know as well as I, it's impossible.
I'm not even going to waste my breath trying to reason with you. However, you could delegate more authority to Elizabeth and Bo.
What good would that do?
It might help you live a little longer.
A month, a week, a day.
Most men would be grateful for a minute, Henry.
I am not most men. We both know the score. My heart condition is long-standing and inoperable.
Oh, so you say.
Look, even if I were to enter a monastery and do nothing but pray and cultivate my garden, I would still have no more than 1 year to live.
Medical science makes advances every day. You could extend your life for as long as you like, if only you would take care of yourself.
Don't spare me this Hippocratic nonsense, Kurt. It doesn't become you.
Look, I am still a doctor, and I am concerned with your health.
Fine, keep it, for both of us. My sole concern is Joanna. I want to live long enough to see her happily married. That and to hold a grandchild in my arms. A year should be long enough for both.
Now, you're forgetting about our plans. They matter, too.
Only insofar as they affect my daughter's future.
Are you trying to tell me that you don't care about the money, Henry?
For a brilliant man, you have a lot to learn, Doctor. Sit. Go on, sit. Let me instruct you in the facts of my life. Unlike Elizabeth, I am not driven by revenge. Unlike you and Bo, it is not a matter of money.
Then what is it? Tell me what it is that drives you.
For lack of a better word, love. The one love in my life, my daughter Joanna.
Oh, that's all very noble, Henry, but it's hard.
It is not noble. It is a fact. You're looking at a cliché, Doctor. An English aristocrat born with a tarnished silver spoon in his mouth. The Leightons had a title dating back to Richard the Lionheart. Unfortunately, that title couldn't purchase fuel to heat the castle. After my father died, my mother, Margaret, married a wealthy commoner to pay the bills.
There's no shame in that.
Tell that to the boys at the Wellington School. They treated me like an urchin who should have been grateful to clear the dishes in their dining hall.
We all have stories to tell about our school days, Henry.
Yes. I graduated first in my class, in spite of their snobbery. Then, when I was at Cambridge...
Let me guess. You graduated valedictorian there as well?
No. No. I won an even greater prize. The love of Caroline Telford.
The Telfords? The wealthiest family in Britain.
And the noblest. Save only the royals. When their daughter informed them that she wished to marry me, they did everything in their considerable power to prevent it. They even threatened to cut her off with a shilling. But Caroline was not about to be intimidated. She married me anyway.
Good for her. No wonder you loved her.
Loved her. I adored her.
And after the wedding, her family came round, I bet.
They never spoke to her again. Broke her heart, though she never showed it. And then, when Joanna, our only child, was born, they wouldn't even acknowledge her.
It can make a man very bitter.
Bitter and determined. I swore to give Caroline everything she surrendered by marrying me. But then, when Joanna was only 2, Caroline fell ill. And I lost her. I wanted to join her in death. One night, I sat in my study with my hand on the drawer where I kept my revolver. It was then that little Joanna came in and climbed up on my lap and said she wanted a bedtime story. That night, I swore I would move heaven and earth to make that child happy and have her acknowledged, even if it meant...
I'm beginning to understand. Even if it meant dealing with the friends of Alex Crown.
I needed money. I didn't care where it came from. Through my mob connections, I met Alex. Through Alex, his son Robert. The moment Joanna laid eyes on that young man...
No. That's how you and Alex made your pact.
Yes. I agreed to protect his treasure chest of ill-gotten gains. Millions in Swiss francs. I also promised to protect his son. In exchange...
Alex promised that his son would marry Joanna. My God, it sounds like something from the Middle Ages.
I prefer to see it as a civilized arrangement between gentlemen.
Tell that to Alex's friends. They're hardly gentlemen.
I know. Alex's murder convinced me I had to cleanse myself of my mob connections. Even more so when I learned about my heart condition. That is when I became involved in Elizabeth's plan. By helping her gain control of the Buchanan Empire, I ensured Joanna a comfortable and dignified future.
A devoted, if devious father. She would be proud to know how far you've come.
No, she must never learn anything.
Calm down, Henry. I only meant...
I don't care what you meant. To clear myself of the mob, I had to spend every franc of Alex's money. If Robert finds out, he can expose me, he can expose my past.
Now, Henry, don't overtask yourself. Now, I promise I will never tell.
I need more assurance than that. I need Elizabeth's plan to work so that I can replace the money I borrowed from the Crown account. Even more, I need Robert to marry Joanna and set everything right before I depart the scene. Now you understand, Doctor. Now you see what drives me. I can die 1,000 deaths, but I cannot lose the love and respect of my daughter. I have never physically hurt so much as a fly, but to keep her love and respect, I would gladly kill.
Yes, my friend. I believe you would.
Rob, come on, honey. Let me just talk to you for 1 minute, please.
All right, Cassie.
Come on.
I know you've been avoiding me, and I don't blame you.
Cassie, please.
No, let me just say this. I've been suspecting you and accusing you of all sorts of things, and now I realize that it's all her fault.
If you mean Joanna...
Yes. Rob, she has been spreading the most incredible lie. I mean, she actually claims that her father came up with the $1 million for my ransom. And she said the whole reason he did it was to get me out of your life. I know, I told you it was pretty incredible. I said the same thing to her, only I don't think I went nearly far enough. Anyway, I'm here to warn you. We have got to stop her, Rob. Who knows what she's going to do again and try and get us apart. We cannot let her. We can't. And we cannot let Joanna or her father or anyone come between us again.
Clint, I want to apologize for taking things into my own hands. I know I should have talked to you first, but, hey, let's just chalk it up to inexperience. I'm still getting used to all this high finance stuff. Sometimes I guess it just goes to your head.
Never used to. You've been around money all your life, but you never used to let it run your life. What you did today was unconscionable, if not unforgivable.
But Clint, now come on. Hey, we're talking about one lousy paper mill and a printing company.
You still don't get it, do you, Bo? We're talking about people. People, like your family, people. Now, if you think you can sell Olympic, you go ahead and try. But I'm going to do my damnedest to see that that doesn't happen.
Clint, let's not turn this into something personal. Now, this is business. You're going to have to put that bleeding heart mentality aside.
Bleeding heart? Bleeding heart? Is that what compassion and decency mean to you? Huh? Cord was right. You have changed, Bo. You have changed a hell of a lot more than I've been willing to admit, and a hell of a lot more than I care to be around. Now, you've been warned. You take your best shot, because I sure as the hell am going to take mine.
Hey, Clint.
What's the matter with you? What's wrong?
Cassie.
No, I know what it is. This is really stupid of me. I mean, here I come in, I bombard you with all these things Joanna has said, and I don't even give you a couple minutes to absorb the shock.
It isn't that.
No, really, I am so anxious to get her out of our lives, Rob. Whatever you say, whatever it takes, I will work with you on this, but it's important that we both forget about Joanna.
We can't forget her. I can't forget her. What Joanna told you about her father giving me the money, it's the truth. I lied to you. I've lied to you about the money and about my feelings for Joanna.
No, it's not true. Now, you're protecting her, and you don't have to do that. Not after all the lies she's told, not after everything she has done to keep us apart.
Damn it, Cassie, grow up! Now, Joanna has not lied to you. I have. Now, open your eyes and look at the truth.
No, because it's not true. She is taking advantage of you. She's trading in on your old, dead feelings for her to keep us apart. Now, I know you love me. I know it. Say it. Tell me that every word she said is a lie. Say it. Rob, say something.
Cassie, I tried to make this easy for you. I'm so sorry.
I don't think it's ever easy. And after the last time, what Joanna said is true. I love her, Cassie, and I'm gonna marry her.
I know how painful that was for you, my darling.